And good evening, Ben, who's been sat there quite patiently in chat for the last 5 minutes. Yes, good evening and welcome back to Tourist Bus. Yes, what a lovely morning it is here in the on the brilliant island of Fuerteventura, and we got a couple of new things to show this evening. Evening Chaos. First thing we're going to show is down there where I've normally got a coach parked, there isn't one. And there's a reason for that. Let's go down and have a look. If you're watching this on YouTube and you're new to my videos, welcome. There's something from Tourist Bus generally going to be maybe on a Friday with Firm Bus, but I'm also thinking about doing Tourist Bus Tuesday. But anyway, this is going out as an extra video anyway. Something from OMSI on a Monday, something from Train Sim on a Wednesday, something from X-Plane on a Saturday, and some other stuff some other days. So, the new thing. Shall we have a look? It's not another new coach. Nope. Look at that. We've got a paint job. Da, 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 da. How awesome is that? And it is, and it will be, a bonus to arrive alive. Look at that. How great. A huge thanks to a certain Ben that's put a lot of time in to doing. Well, this is the most frustrating one because it's only this afternoon that it's actually worked. A lot of time into doing these skins. And yeah, we've got a full set pretty much, or we'll have in the next few days, of skins for not only Tourist Bus but also Firm Bus as well. So let's start this thing up. Reset track IR. We'll get it outside. It's going to beep at me because I've got the door open. But yeah, these skins look awesome. When we got full daylight on it, it looks even better. Absolutely fantastic, I think. But that's not all. In order to test, as I have been doing for a while, and be able to switch coaches around, I've had to switch save games. So start a save game up, test a coach, restart, start another save game up, test a coach, because I didn't have the money. Well, I will now show you a list of my vehicles, which we can how to do here. So the vehicles I've now I've only got 107,000 in the bank. I've got the Comfort Class 515, 516, 516 HD2, 517, 519, the Lions Coach, another Lions Coach, a Cut Type C, a Skyliner, the 106, the 122, the 129, the 135, the 139 and the 148. So I've got every single coach available in the game, which means not only now I can hire some drivers and put some drivers to work, but if I want to actually now switch coaches, I can do it easily. So huge thanks to TML for sorting out for me today. In fact, they've done that, and they've also apparently bought the bigger yard. I haven't been there yet, so it might be this evening. We'll take a trip there. Evening, Sam. How are we doing? So let's pick a job and take our new coach. Do a large trip. Let's do that, shall we? A line 484. Let's do a large trip so we can go on a drive. So I think we'll start with the 106 because it's parked outside and looks good. But maybe we'll jump into one of the other ones for a second job. So let's do that. And let's go over here to the board and switch ourselves to there. There we go. And let's go outside then. Oh, there we go. Oh, God. Right, we've got daylight now. So we can actually see this thing in the daylight. Look at that. Doesn't that look great? I think that looks flipping epic. yeah, well done, Ben, for doing that. I just think that looks flipping awesome. I'm going to take that as a screenshot, I think. So let's jump inside the little 106, and then we'll do a job in the 106, and we can switch coaches because we can do that now. Shut that door, ignition on. Activate destination display, 484. Let's go down here then. So driver's light on, we don't really need it, do we? Turn that off. Passenger lights on, reading lights on. Driver monitor, I'd like to turn that off. Passenger monitor, turn it on. Restroom clearance is on. The Wi-Fi clearance is on. And now I've been told to actually use the radio. Because apparently now we won't get VOD muted. It's all license-free music. So that's good. So you can have the radio on. Let's put the air conditioning on. We won't set it at 24 degrees. We'll go for 21 degrees. So we're all ready to go. Bob it in gear. And off we go. Okay, what have I done with the gears then? I think I've changed gear manually. That's reverse, that's neutral, that's first. There we go. Right, so off on a long trip. So these coaches are out on the 25th of April. And yeah, awesome isn't the word that describes them. They are fantastic. This little one, as I've said before, is going to be my go-to coach for tourist bus. Because it's big enough, basically, unless on this trip we happen to get more than 40 people, which I hope that's not the case. So make our way. At least we can now have the radio on and a bit of music in the background. If it's too loud, I can actually turn it down if you want me to. Don't seem to have any AI. So we'll try this coach and then we'll jump on up and maybe try the 122, which we haven't used in game yet. Or we could go daring and break out the 148, because you know that's not going to end badly or at all or anything, is it? So off we go. We'll make sure to keep an eye on fuel on this one, because last time we drove one of these long trips, we ran out of fuel. Well, nearly ran out of fuel, the fuel light came on. Yeah, I do think this coach is pretty much all you need for tourist bus because of the size. Andrew, thank you very much for the host. Much appreciated, sir. Yeah, first pickup isn't too far away. Definitely a lack of AI. A bit of a bump in the road up here, isn't there? Yes, Blinky, happy Easter to you. It's currently 7 o'clock in the morning where you are on Good Friday. Ben there is the guilty party that has done these skins for me. Happy Chocolate Egg Day. I've got no chocolate eggs, I'm sad. Hang on. How can they say I won't get VOD muted when they're quite clearly playing Dire Straits? Yeah, I'm going to have to turn that down. That wasn't a stop back there. That was greyed out, so I'm still going. So I don't know where it's taking me now. They will be cheaper in the supermarkets after Easter. That's definitely a thing. And there'll be a lot of them as well. So Easter eggs that are going to cost you, what, probably £10 tomorrow or Saturday, because all the major supermarkets are closed on Sunday. In the UK anyway. Will be like £5 on Monday. But I will be having no Easter eggs. It does still taste the same. It does seem to take me a long way to my first pickup. We haven't had any stops yet. I'm just doing an island tour with no passengers. Yeah, but what would Jesus do, chocolate-wise? What if you had to wait till Easter Monday? That's a very good point. Because I bet all the shops are open then. Shops don't close on my birthday. No, that's Christmas, isn't it? They don't keep open then. I'm getting worried now that I've got no idea where. Where? Oh my good. Okay, we're off-roading. This. Oh, I've just seen the roof. When did you do the roof? Okay, I didn't know there was one on the roof. That's pretty cool. Okay, you kept that one quiet. That's awesome. Don't scratch the new paint. No. That's cool. Well, I suppose at least when I crash, the rescue helicopters will know where to find the coach. That went well. It did. It's the, you know, it's me just driving flat out, basically. Okay, I'm now getting really worried as to where it's taking me. I know it's a long trip, but I didn't realise it was going to be a long trip before we picked anybody up. Method to your madness. Well, yeah. You should have put it this way up. Oh, hang on. Wait, well, we mean to see if Peter had done it again. Okay, I appear to be stuck on a barrier. And I can't move. Okay. Oops. might need to. Now, you see, now you see what happened there, didn't you? I appear to be. Oh, what film's that in? Where it takes him like 400. Austin Powers, yeah. Yeah, I actually don't think I'm going to get out of this because it's not actually moving. I'm stuck on the barrier. Oh, like a rumba. Yeah, I am actually wedged. Alright, I didn't want to get to that. You're getting impatient. Look, miraculously, we're in the right place now. Oops, that's the thing. That's backwards. We go forwards. Roadblock, yeah. Right. We are going to run out of island now because there's the sea over there. When are we going to pick people up? Right. Slow it down. Oh, we got AI. Oh god, that could end badly. How long before I crash then? Who's going to put bets on? Look at the phone, not when driving. Well, it's got a route, so it's definitely trying to take me somewhere. I've just not had one before where it's taken me this far before I picked anybody up. Ah, there we go. Now I can see a stop on the map now. We're all good. Oh, my... Yeah, I was meaning sort of crash into a car because that's normal. And this is only the little coach. We'll jump in the 148 after this journey. Because, you know, why not? Well, the brakes work. Well, I thought I saw a stop on the map. Yeah, it's there. Need to put lights on. Lights already on. Oh, wipers. I know where they are now. Braking! Braking! That's some braking. La 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 la. Nothing to see here. Right, first stop's down here then. Do the braking. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, we want to go around here first. Right, people, you just stand there in the rain. I'll be there in a minute. Imagine bringing the 148 round here. How did I miss that? Right, are they getting on? We've got to go and check them in. Oh, they're getting on. That's fine. How brilliant does that look in the rain now? That looks so cool. Right, they're all on. I don't know, I opened the luggage compartment. I should be sending them umbrellas. Yeah, but I'd have to do that before they boarded, and that's pointless because they don't need them when they get on board. What have I been drinking today? Orange squash and coffee. Oh, okay, go right there. I indicated everything. Oh, hang on, is this that twisty road? Oh no, there's a ship in the harbour. This thing even looks good in the rain. Braking. Blinky's person actually that in the competition we had on Discord that won the key for the VDL coaches. What do you think of them, Blinky? Yeah, free umbrella with every life cover policy taken out. That sounds good, and they won't be there to cash in on the policy. So if I take an initial payment to set up the policy, so 100 quid or something, and then they die, I keep the 100 quid and haven't got to pay out because they're dead. That sounds like a win-win to me. Oh, ow, okay, that might be a slight accident. And you can take the well, see, that's a perfect business plan, I think. And I get the umbrella back because they haven't used it because they're on the coach. That's brilliant. Right, anyone getting on? Oh yeah, 3 men in matching hats. They're a barbershop quartet. Yeah, I know that before. Barbershop trio. In matching hats and everything. So yeah, the 148 here would... Why have you stopped? And why is there a vending machine there? Actually, I'm going to put my heated window thing on. Oh, it's breaking! Ooh, yeah, they're awesome, aren't they, Blinky? They are really, really nice. Yeah, we had a competition running on Discord to win a copy of the VDL buses, and Blinky won by posting a screenshot that TML were really impressed with. Yeah. And there's a competition currently running on the Discord to win the Skyliner. If you haven't got the Skyliner DLC for Firm Bus or Tourist Bus, and the Skyliner is a double-decker one, competition running on Discord until tomorrow lunchtime. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you've missed it. But till tomorrow lunchtime, and all you got to do is post a screenshot from either Tourist Bus or Firm Bus with water as a theme, and you can be in a chance of winning the Skyliner. I'm indicating the wrong way, I haven't all noticed. And if you get your Hearst driving license, you can charge them to take them away. I wonder if it... Now, see, if there's a crematorium in the game, I could probably go and drop them off. That's a good business model we're thinking of here. Problem is, if they're going to die, the coach is probably going to be a bit damaged, unless the seats are Teflon coated, I can get rid of the blood. The coach is damaged anyway. Hearse Bus Simulator. There probably is a game called like Hearse Simulator or something. There used to be a game I used to play many years ago on the Spectrum called Trashman, and you empty people's bins. That was the game. And there's a game back in the day called Paperboy as well. You just delivered newspapers. So if we can do that, then why can't we pick up dead bodies? Why isn't that a thing? And then the actual funeral itself, one mass grave should do it. We're on a winner. But when we get announcements in this, I can do the whole, next to kin card thing. Get the credit card details, take the deposit off them for the life insurance, sell them an umbrella, don't give it to them, sell them it. When they die, take back the umbrella. I've got the credit card details anyway. Charge the credit card because you've got all the details for the disposal of the body, and then just dig a hole in the middle of the desert and get rid of them. It sounds like the perfect business model, not shady at all. And if anybody asks where they've been, last seen on a coach marked up Chaos Travels. Everyone's a winner, exactly. Braking. Well, except the customer, but they're dead. What do they care? Oh, they just disappeared and they reappeared. Obviously it wasn't parked in the right place. Even the rain looks cool in this, doesn't it? Well, cheeky screenshot moment. Won't the bank details be on the computers in the office for their payment for the coach service? Well, no, because you'll get the credit cards, wouldn't you? You'd have the credit card that would just have fallen out of their wallet. If you've not watched my Fernbus videos, I make sure I tell the passengers to write down any PIN numbers, passwords, any information that we can use. So they write down their PIN number. Happy days. They're dead. It's going to be a while before the bank realises. And we blame chaos. Job done. I think that's a win-win business idea. That was some braking. Right, Gran Tarajal. Well, don't stop there, you muppet. Thank you. Oh god, I just hit a table. Not the thing you expect to be rolling into the road. Hang on, is that the competition parked over there? Can we go and let his tyres down? He'd notice we go and smashed his tyres. Maybe lose the alive bit from the slogan though. You may be sued for the bereaved families. Ah. So you reckon it's just a bonus to arrive? How was my last day? Yeah, it wasn't too bad at all actually. A little bit sad in places, but yeah, it was okay in the end. For those wondering, I had the last day at my current job today after 11.5 years. And yeah, a bit of a sad day. Right. I'm pressing the button box. It's the keyboard on this one. on to the next stop. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to jump into 148, aren't we, after this? Because, oops, oh my god. Okay, that might have been a... la 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 la. There might be a slight scratch on the paintwork now. Oh, it's stopping raining. Excellent. What is going on up there with the AI? Oh, that's classic. I love the AI in this. Is that Sims and Stuff removals going on over there? Dims and Stuff tourism, life insurance, wet weather gear and funeral service. A bonus to arrive alive. If you don't, we've got you sorted. Oh, that's pretty cool. It'll be a bonus to arrive alive, but just in case you don't, if you just sign here. Oh, come on then, AI, sort yourself out. Even like the backlit, we've even got where we're based. That's so cool. And on the roof as well. Right, okay, we're gonna have to be la 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 la. We're just gonna nothing to see here. Nothing at all going on here whatsoever. Coming through. Dims and stuff. I think it might have been a typo, but you know. I think there's plenty to see there. No, there's nothing to see there. Right, on to our next stop then. Okay, yeah, you just stop on the roundabout then. That's what you're going to do. Good thing is passengers don't complain yet. They will do eventually. But currently they don't complain like they do in Fernbus. That will be something that'll happen. God help me then. They'll all get on at the first stop and get off at the second one, a bit like OMSI. Stops are quite far apart, unless that was it. Hope we're not now heading back. I've been caught speeding. No, I didn't. That wasn't me. It was Chaos. He was driving. Can't prove it. Sat in your chair having a beer. Well, you do that when you're driving, so you could actually be driving. Hello, Liam. Where are we going now? That way. Shouldn't be drinking and driving, Chaos. Exactly. He was drinking and flying last weekend. That's allowed though, because the autopilot's on. I think we are heading back, although the line's still going the other way, so I think we've got to come down here and then go back again. quite easy at speed in this thing. It's quite easy at speed in anything. Yeah, exactly. Don't drink and drive because you might spill it. Unless you've got a cup holder that will take a beer can. In some of the posher cars, you can get chilled cup holders, can't you? So you can put your beer can in there and have a straw. Job done. Beer stays cold and you haven't got to take your hands off the wheel. I call that a win-win. We're coming up with some great ideas. I'll turn that music down because that's now St Elmo's. St Elmo's fire. Oops, that might have been a barrier. Rajveer, good evening. I'm still having nightmares over that journey to Manchester on Train Sim World. Sorry for the spam in Discord. Great route though. It did seem to take you a while, Liam. Right, we're coming into and doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. That isn't the name of the place. Oops. I think someone just drove into me. Yeah, he did. See that? See what happened, officer? He just drove into me, officer. It wasn't me. So can you show all the functions of all the buttons on the dash? I did that at the beginning. So I'll have to go through, and when we change coaches I'll have to go through and set up the aircon on the other coach anyway. I may have been stupid with the accelerating part, so it was a tad my fault, but I blame the train. Always blame the train. Yeah. I blame the AI. Should really indicate my intention, shouldn't I? See, he didn't stop. There's a stop sign over there, though. Trust me, you get stuck behind the one Muppet that does stop. Oh my good God. Right, go, 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 go. Come on, flipping Mondeo driver, get a move on. Dithering about. I'm putting out the BMW driver. Makes a change. Stop. I like the way that it's got "uff" on the door. Like something Top Gear would do for some reason. If I get that right, look. Sims and "uff." I'm not going to show the buttons on the dash until we start the next journey in the next coach. Because we'll have to go through them and set them up. Which I did at the beginning of the stream. Shouldn't that say oath? It probably should say oath. Come on. Be careful on fuel. These things seem to be thirsty. That's the old way of saying Sims and stuff. Sims and uff. Although it's H's you can't say it in ol. It's not Sims and shuff, is it? Come on. Bar. Right turn. Ricciardo. Buonasera. Oh God. No, 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 no. It didn't even indicate. See, typical Audi driver. No indication at all. Hang on, is this the way we came in? Or is this another way? I don't know where we are on the island. I is confused.com. Other confusion sites are available. So if you haven't already and you're watching, there is a link there to the Discord server. God help me if I'm going to jump into 148 after this. Yes, Liam, I was just saying that. After this journey, because I've got all the coaches now in Tourist Bus, and if it works, Ben's also done a skin for the 148, because we've had some issues this afternoon trying to get them working. TML had to get involved as well. Who, by the way, awesome. Come on, peoples. Because this thing just looks fantastic, doesn't it? It is a bonus to arrive alive. Yeah, just a few issues. Okay, you know what we're going to have to do? You scumbags, don't move now, don't move now, don't move now. Coming round. That's the way you do it. AI's fallen asleep. Yeah, you do get a bit confused at some junctions. Something we, as beta testers, have oh crap, have mentioned. So there are more tweaks coming to the game, and a lot more great things coming this year as well. So this is just going to get betterer and betterer. A bonus to arrive at all. That's fine. See, we got off alive. It's all good. Can't see a problem with that personally. See, nowhere in my paperwork does it say I'm going to get you there on time. It says it'd be a bonus if you arrive alive. It doesn't say anything if you arrive when you're due to arrive. Or you might arrive on time, but you could be dead when you get there. Yeah, he's going to get off the coach and just sit in the corner shaking. Okay, I'm going to have to get horny now. Oh dear. That's a bit bad. Okay, I won't do that. We're going to have to do it again, aren't we? Alright. Okay. Oh, alright. Yep. Right. Should have really gone over the PA and gone, and on your right now. Yeah, Ben, your lovely new paintwork might be a bit scratched. Oops, especially that corner back there. And this is only the short coach. Wait till we take out the 148. I've only driven the 148 a few times around the island, and it's a challenge. During the testing phase, I never really tried the 148. I got hooked on this thing. so I was in this all the time. Right, straight on then to Llanos de la Concepción. Yeah, they're not the best horns. Oh, braking. Lots of braking going on. See, you couldn't do that in a 148. I thought I was going straight on. It's all good. Actually, see how good that colour looks now. Certainly with the sun on it. How well the Sims and stuff blue looks. I think it just suits the coach so well. Yeah, no worries, Liam. Catch you later. Certainly a long old route, this one. Oh, did braking. So we're streaming this tonight. What's the time? Yeah, it's at around 8 o'clock. And then we're back tomorrow. Not what's tomorrow? Friday. Back tomorrow night, possibly with something a bit retro. Bit of fun on a Friday. Tomorrow night. There may be an afternoon stream at some point over Easter as well. And then back Saturday night for some trucking. Sunday afternoon for some flying as normal. And then Sunday night, where I don't normally stream on a Sunday, but will be this week because it's Easter. Back Sunday night with, again, something, don't know yet. May even do, I'll do some Fernbus, or might even do some OMSI or some train sim or something on Sunday night. So a few streams coming up over the Easter weekend. If you're watching this on YouTube, then yeah, plenty of YouTube content from me, putting out a few more videos running up to the release of this DLC, because this is awesome. And don't forget, if you buy the DLC for Tourist Bus, it also unlocks in Fernbus and vice versa. So if you've got both games, you've only got to buy the DLC once, and that goes for the Skyliner and the Comfort Class as well. And don't forget, speaking of Skyliner, if you're watching this live, up until tomorrow lunchtime, midday UK time, that's the 19th, I've got a key, compliments of TML, to give away a copy of the Skyliner DLC. And all you need to do is post a screenshot from Fernbus or Tourist Bus with water as the theme, and yeah, be in a chance to win a key. That's all you've got to do. Post it in the Discord server in the competition picks section, and yeah, you can win a key. A few entries so far, but it'd be great for a few more. The 25th, so a week today, so next Thursday is the release date. I think the little bit of extra map has been put back a couple of days because of the bugs in it, but that's going to be a free release anyway. But yeah, we've got most of the bugs sorted now with the coaches, and they are really, really good. How long have you had this or knew about the VDLs? A couple of months. Is it that long? What month are we in? April? No, probably not that. I don't know. I've been doing videos on it for what, 2 weeks now? Yeah, a little while. Playing things about Tourist Bus and a DLC together. Don't want to start driving the big ones around there. Yeah, this coach, to start out with, you can pick it up on the second-hand market, so you haven't got to buy it new. So if you are strapped for money, just start out with one of these. You can get them for about 70k on the second-hand market. So as a starter coach, that's all you need. And I personally think just buy more of these. Maybe the 122. The 122 is quite nice and it's quite doable around here. So I can't wait for that to come to Fernbus either. Walking off the coaches. Not sure when that's coming, but that will eventually. Come on in, people. Let me out. But yeah, Tourist Bus, there's a lot of playability to this. Look at this route I'm doing here now. We ain't even got to the end yet, and this has been, what, a good 45 minutes? Just doing one route so far. So the longer journeys can take you a while, which is brilliant. And you never know where you're going to be going. Oh, AI's having trouble there. That he's rolling back. He's got no clutch control. Or the cheaty thing on modern cars where you've got hill hold. Because a good auto shouldn't roll back really. Or not unless it's a really steep slope. See, at least they're moving. I quite like this. They come up to the stop sign, they're stopping. AI is really difficult to program. See, now he's turning, he's going. See, now he shouldn't really be waiting there, he should be going. So he's letting the Mondeo man here go round. Aaron Pine, thank you very much for the follow. What do I drive? I am Mondeo man. For now, anyway. And it's a manual, not an auto. Okay, left turn up here. Back to La Oliva. Okay, I might slightly cut the corner then. Wow. See how good does that scenery look? This game's just so impressive. I really should show the body count on the head-up display. I think there are going to be more things coming on that head-up display. The one at the top of the screen. But again, they're concentrating on putting out the content first. There's work to be done because France is going to be the next map coming for Fernbus. So that's taking up time. And TML are only a small team, don't forget. So they're doing a brilliant job. That is my stop. So. Stop. That's just so cool where you just get on and off the coach. Are you done? No, I'm getting everything off. imagine bringing a 148 round streets like this. It's going to be interesting because we will jump in the longest coach when this journey's over. If we go past where we can get it painted, we'll put the paint job on it because it hasn't got it on it at the moment, because I only put this one on just before the stream. Are we off of fuel? Over half a tank, we're okay. Definitely a long journey this, I like that. One day that's going to catch him. One day Tux is going to be watching and Nightbot will ask him if he's okay, and then just watch for the abuse towards Nightbot. Tux is one of the regulars on the Discord server, and he has regular arguments with Nightbot whenever he tunes into a stream. So I set a message up to randomly, well, occasionally ask, is that you, Tux? Are you okay? Because at some point Tux is going to watch and Nightbot's going to ask. Slightly evil, I know, but you know, it's got to be done. Well, that was a bit quick. Okay, no, you're going to stop and let me go. Good, thank you. Here we are at La Juarez. If you are watching as well and you haven't joined the Discord server, link is there in the description. It is an awesome community. That's where Tux got his name from. That's why he's called Tux, because of the Linux penguin. That's why he's called Tux. Was it this way? I'm getting confused. I haven't played around with Linux for a while. I've got a laptop running Linux. Okay. I seem to now be going... Whoa, 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 whoa. Where the hell is the sat-nav taking me? Straight over, I'm guessing. Just come round here. Actually, yes, it's doing the turnaround thing, isn't it? This is the end of the... Blimey, this is the end of the run. If that's the case, then we're only going to get one journey in. There's a bit of a queue of traffic up there. And I don't know why that AI has stopped all the way back there. See, typical Mondeo driver, hasn't got a clue. Old Mondeo though. The AI has got better. but it is still a little bit of an issue. It's junctions where it gets confused. There's a lot of four-way or two-way stops here. No, they're not going to walk on, are they? No, they're just going to morph on. The sat-nav is on the most traffic mode, just change to the fastest or the shortest. Yeah, the idiot-free mode. Well, at least he let me out, it's unlike an Audi driver. Come on then. Now see, Mr. Volkswagen over there shouldn't... He's got right of way because it's the stop on these two roads. So this is where they get confused as to who's got right of way. So the Volkswagen should go, and then really this one should go in front of me. Now it looks like a Volvo over there. Oh god, now they're all stopped. Come on then. I'm going to fire up the horn. That's a bad horn. But I can't go backwards, so I bet I've got a car behind me. Oh no, I've got a bit of room. Right, we're going to have to do the thing again. Oh, and typically, the Volvo starts moving. See, we couldn't do that in a 148 either. See, that's where this coach is absolutely perfect for Adventura. So if we're now only making a return journey, we're only going to do this one trip before a couple of hours is up for the stream. Might have to jump in and just do a short shuttle service into 148. Here we come to La Oliva again. Yes, we've got to go backwards through the whole of what we've just done. Wow, this is going to be an epic journey. Jungle. Good evening. How are you doing? All my coaches are going to be replaced by these little things. Yeah, they're brilliant. Although I've got, as I said, access to all the coaches, or I've got all the coaches. When I'm not showing them, then I will be just using this little thing to nip around. BMW drive. Nothing to see there. So I might need to get the T cut out. Wow. Okay, well I suppose that was my fault. I wasn't actually expecting him to do that. I don't need that mirror. I don't need that mirror. Well, come on then. A, you're an idiot because you drive an X5. B, it's a horrible coloured X5. I'm going to give him the horn. That'll scare him off. Why are you still stood there? Right, go. Oops, might hit something. Come on then, get on if you're getting on. Oh, okay, don't get on, just spawn on and spawn off then. Well, don't forget, the AI hasn't always been great in Euro Truck either, has it? No! See, that's just... Isn't that always the way? You've got a driving license in the back of a cornflakes box. Where do you think I got mine from? Mine was free with McDonald's Happy Meal. If you're watching this live, you can see stuff that isn't live by subscribing to the YouTube channel. A link that is there. Oh, braking. Did it braking? I'm getting worried now that I might use a whole tank of... I got half a tank. We're okay. We should get round on fuel. But I didn't realise this journey was going to be this epic. No, ETS2 isn't too bad now, but it was awful, wasn't it? A couple of years ago. Oh my good God. The AI was terrible. Going. I do even like the indicator on this. I can't even remember where we started. I just know it was a long time ago. It's been about an hour so far this journey. Oh, BMW. Sorry about that. Stop. So yeah, if you just joined, this is the smallest version of the VDL coach. He spoke to me. The smallest version of the VDL coach, the 106, which I think is all you need for Fuerteventura. But you get 6 different lengths of the coach with the DLC that's coming out in a week's time. All right. I'm going to shut the door. It was hot. I was trying to keep the breeze in. Draft out. Heat in. No. Let the breeze in. Yeah, that one. Come on, Freelander. And it shouldn't take us up into the mountains, which actually would be fine in this one. I will try and put a YouTube video out of taking this. No, that was a shock to me actually, Blinky. When they're checking in, but not when they're just walking on. That's awesome. Which way are we going? That way. Go, 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 go. Beat them on Deo. Imagine that poor driver herring along that road, come over the brow of the hill, and there's a coach in front of him. Whoa. Oh, this is definitely a long journey, which is what I wanted. Put the little coach through its test. Show you guys how brilliant it was and how I can't drive. So if we've got time at the end of this journey, I will jump in the 148 and maybe do a shuttle service just for the lols. But I didn't. I thought this journey might be an hour, so then we could do an hour in a 148 We're probably just over halfway through this journey. So we're going back to Llanos de la Concepción. That's like a bit of Route 388. I can't remember what route what route we're on. Oh, I thought that was going to end badly. Go, go, go. So it will be great, but then also not great when the passengers do start moaning at me, because they're going to be moaning. Because imagine trying to take a 148 round here. This thing whizzes around these towns, which is why it's the perfect coach for the island. One more venture for the company, new trousers. Yeah. Well, yeah, rather than the passengers moaning at me, it will be screaming. Because they keep asking in Fernbus if you think it's, you know, the film with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock, you know, which anyone under probably 20 won't have even heard of, let alone know what the reference is. So I think this thing, it handles well, it's the perfect size, it sounds really good. I like the indicators, the dash layout is awesome. It's one of those that they've just got it absolutely right. More down to VDL really, because they've just got the VDL license and copied the coaches. But so the actual coach in its original form is also really good. We need Simpson Stuff undertakers to remove all the passengers that have been scared to death by the bus drivers. Yeah, we had this discussion earlier, Merlin, that yeah, the dash is really nice. It's a service, it's all part of the service thing. I really need to use a brake more. Why is it in Train Sim I brake too early? In ETS2 I've almost got a reputation now of being the slowest one in the bunch. In OMSI, Fernbus and Tourist Bus I drive like an absolute loon. Flight Sim I like the low and slow stuff. Stopping. I really do like this paint job. Once all the paint jobs are done, if anyone's interested in the Discord community, I will make the paint jobs available. So should you want to drive around the island with the Simpson Stuff paint job, then yeah, we'll make them available. I'm trying to convince my new paint job expert to have a bash at doing some OMSI, and then I haven't told him that we're going to be talking planes and trucks then, but you know, shh, keep that to yourselves. Well, if they're going to sit there and dither, I'm carrying on. Oh, that's some braking. this journey is definitely longer than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I understand that, Ben. That's what I said. There's no rush at all. We'll have a chat over the weekend, Ben. So we'll jump into 148 when we get this journey done, and do a quick little shuttle route. If anybody that's watching hasn't seen the whole range of coaches, please just shout in the comments or shout in the chat. I've got a little 1-minute video where I can talk you through the coaches. So if you haven't seen the whole range and don't know which coaches are coming in the DLC, just make a comment in the chat and I can show you the coaches. Right, into Antigua we come, which I always thought was Jamaica. And we are going down, not this one, this one. So you couldn't do that with a 148. Yeah, the 148 is massive. On and off they get. Off to the next destination. Pull out on a car coming up behind you, because you know that's what coach drivers and bus drivers do. See a car coming, just pull out. Slightly out the car. I was trying to reach for my water bottle. I couldn't do it because it's quite warm in here. 26.8 degrees. That's a hill. So we must be heading our way back now. Yeah. Didn't realise that these journeys are going to be quite this long. Where I live, one of the bus companies has stickers on the back driver's side with a thumbs up saying "Let buses pull out." Yeah, we don't have a lot of that here. They've got rid of most of the bus stops here. It used to be that a bus stop, recessed off the side of the road so that the bus would pull in. They've got rid of most of the bus stops. The bus just stops in the road. So you have to stop behind the bus. But you spend a lot of time in the Midlands, and yeah, a lot of their buses have the little thumb. Left turn. I think we are coming back to the beginning now. You stay there. Whipping it round the roundabout. First bus. Yeah, a lot of places will have that. In London it's just a major free-for-all. Not that I'm from London, but minibuses, taxis and motorcycle couriers, which is something I did for a very short period of time, and that's fun in London. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Got little arrows on ours saying, please let the bus go first. Ah, see? That's because you lot down there are all pleasant to each other. You're like the Canadians, aren't you? You're just too nice. Oh God, I mentioned Canada. La la la. This is just such a nicer environment to drive in. You know, we've been doing this route now for what? At least an hour and a quarter. And it hasn't got boring because the roads are all different. We got hills, we got roundabouts, we got towns. If this was Fernbus, not that I'm saying anything against Fernbus, I love Fernbus, it would all be just motorways. Ooh, wow. Okay, I'm Canadian, I'm not nice. Okay, well in general Canadians are nice. It's like the Brits get a reputation for all being too polite. Which some of us are. Oh, come on. Don't make me get all horny again. Come on. The idiot Mondeo driver and the idiot Mercedes driver and the even more of an idiot BMW driver who have given way on the roundabout for you to go. And they have got right of way. Yeah, I mean Alaskans, Blinky. Sorry, I said Canadians, didn't I? Okay, you know what this means, don't you? If this stupid Passat driver can't work out how roundabouts operate, we'll leave him there. Oh, I see. As soon as I go around the flipping Passat, the Mondeo driver pulls out. Right, Gran Tarajal is next. Indeed. Now, what came first, the roundabout or the pylon? That's a question. Isn't this where the... Yes, this is where the thingy, what's it? Dewberry. The van was on its end. I couldn't think of the word van. Put a Kiwi in a car, and they completely changed into Mr. Hyde. Good thing you don't drive in Blinky, really, isn't it? How can a little fruit thing? How can that drive a car? Oh, come. It's definitely a popular service, this one. People coming from everywhere. I totally love that paint job. It's the same paint job as well we've got for Fernbus, just with Sims and stuff travel on it. So the Fernbus videos now will all be with the new skin on it as well, which is really cool. Most of them work. There's still a few little teething problems to sort out, which may be done over the next week. News here today. Told about a Tesla driver punishing a VW driver for trying to pass him. Holiday driving at its finest. Well, some people don't like being overtaken, do they? A bit like Larwood from the Discord community. Doesn't like being overtaken at all. another stop coming up down here. We started this at midday in game time, or thereabouts, wasn't it? It was 11 something in the morning when we were on our way. If you can catch Larwood, exactly. Which is why I do like doing a external contract in ETS2 when we do it on a Saturday night, because Larwood's limited by speed then. It's quite funny. Slightly the wrong side of the road. I think it said 6 hours on the fax machine. Oh, okay. So we're definitely heading back now. That's cool. It's a really nice long stop. Why are you getting off here? It's nothing. Where? Are you living up a mountain or something? Where are you all going? Right, car coming. Pull out on the car. Scumbag. Just like Olmsey, they all get off. It tells a story. No, there's still someone. Look in the mirror. There's still some people on board. Right, next stop is just down here. And what we'll do is, rather than drive back, we'll fast travel back, because I do want to take the 148 out. And what the hell are you doing? Oh, they're paralysed with fear. Well, we know one can speak, because one spoke when he got on. Or is it that as a driver I'm wearing like noise cancelling headphones or something? I just can't hear the screams. Or is there like a soundproof door behind me? I just can't hear. Oops, let the signs falling over like that. Oh, come on. I think this might be our first stop, you know. Oh, we've got to go round here. Yes, follow the navigation to the final stop. So we've got one stop left to go. But I know I've said it every time we stop, but look at that. I think the colour, the Simpsons stuff, blue, and the font are just fantastic. Tux McBee picked the colour. Tux picked the font. He actually also came up with the slogan, a bonus to arrive alive. And Ben, there in chat, has put it all together. And apart from coming up with the name Sims and stuff, I didn't do any of it. Oh, wow. Yeah, I do absolutely love this little coach. It is definitely all you need. You know, if you've got both games, if you've got Fernbus and Tourist Bus, think of it as though you're buying the whole set. You're buying the 6 coaches. If you only use the first one in Fernbus, in theory, use the other 5 in... No, sorry, only use the first one in Tourist Bus. Use the other 5 in Fernbus. it's not like you're paying for it. No, I wasn't caught speeding. It's not like you're paying for the DLC twice. So it doesn't matter if you only use one of the coaches in tourist bus. So these will be featuring quite a bit in the Fernbus videos that I'm doing. I don't know if I'll be doing a Fernbus stream over the Easter weekend, because tomorrow may be something a bit of a chill out for Good Friday, and something a bit retro in multiplayer, and hopefully I can get Larwood to join in with that, and maybe a couple of others. And then Saturday night will be trucking and tunes as normal. Sunday afternoon will be X-Plane, and then Sunday night we'll be streaming as well, doing something, I don't know, OMSI maybe. Right, so that is it. They have all got off. Nearly. My data volume's used up on my mobile phone. Damn it. All stops have been approached. No passenger has been left at a stop. Service rating 70%. 21 crashes. Got done for speeding 3 times. 106 XP. Done. Right. So if we fast travel back to our... That's why it took so long to get down there, didn't it? If we fast travel back to the office, and then what we're going to do is we'll pick another little shuttle service, and we'll switch coaches and jump into 148. What can possibly go wrong with that? Quite a lot. Right, so back at the office, we'll jump off the 106, get the we will have a look at some new orders. Shuttle service, 20 minutes, 4 passengers. There we go. Let's take that, and we'll take me, and we'll scroll down. We will go with the 148. Thank you. Me 148. Thank you. So let's advance time to then, and hopefully it puts outside. It doesn't, does it? I've got to go and change the coach. Hang on, hold on, people. Which means now I'm going to have to skip that. Right, hopefully now it's loaded in. Yes, it has. Something retro on Good Friday, Crucifixion Simulator. Right, so this time, there we go. We're going to take out, it hasn't got a paint job on it yet, so I need to go and do that. Yeah, it's a, yeah. It just letting you take all that in. Look, it's a long walk down the coach. Look at it. Oh my god. Yeah, I think getting this to the pickup is going to be a challenge in itself. So let's do this to finish off the stream. Let's sit me down. Right, activate our destination display. So that's done. Let's go and set up the sat nav and stuff. So if it was wanting to use check the dash out, I can't remember how I switched the radio channel. Can you remember how you switch the radio channel? I should know these things, shouldn't I? I can't remember because that one's playing copyright music. Anyway, drivers on, passenger light will put on, reading lights will put on. We can't play announcement. Driver monitor I'll turn off, passenger monitor I'll turn on, restroom clearance on, Wi-Fi clearance on, and then we'll go over here and we will put the air conditioning on to 21 degrees. And we're ready to go. Getting this thing out of here around this corner is challenging enough. And considering the tiny little 106, I'll just put the lights on, that we've just been flying around the island in. Not so much in this. Your radio's number pad and star. Let me just pause my track out a second. Oop. Flash bass, double bass, flash bass, double bass. I've been told to play one of them because it's copyright free. So I shouldn't get copyright for it. I'll have to reread the email I got from Aerosoft. Well, it might have just been Fernbus. Actually, I think that was in Fernbus. So forget that, I'll turn that down. So these sort of junctions is fine. You don't really notice the length, a bit like you don't in Fernbus. But it's things like this. So I've got to swing it round this roundabout. Which is just, it's just not as chuckable as the little 106. But drive's the same, dash is the same. Obviously you got a lot more capacity than you've got in the 106. And there's 4 coaches in between this and that. You've got the 122, the 129, the 135 and the 139 all in between. Okay, I might have cut him up slightly. Come on in, Mr. VW. Just gone past the paint job place. I could have stopped and put the paint job on this. Because there is one. We haven't got to go a long way for this this shuttle. I don't think I should be doing these speeds around town, or be across both lanes. Oops, might have just taken out a lamppost then. Right, so these roads here now is where this thing gets interesting. Don't forget, we're nearly 5 meters longer than we were in the little 106. So you can't stay on your lane when you're trying to go around a corner. which means you've either go off-roading like the back of the coach was then, or you've got to risk 4.2, well, that's nearly 5 metres, give or take. Gets closer to 4, but it's trying to make things sound bigger. Blokes do that. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Okay. That might have been the barrier slightly. At least we're heading north up the island because we can only get as far as Coral Echo up here. Where are you going? Following the sat-nav to do a shuttle service. Which the only thing it can be is, is Coral Echo. A road that last time I drove it in real life, it was dark. I picked up a hired car at the airport and had to drive to Coral Echo. And thankfully I'd been the year before, and so sort of remembered the way. And I had no sat-nav, no Google map on my phone. Yeah, just had to follow signs. And found the airport. Found the airport, found the hotel. Ooh. Wow. It's quite good staying here. Look, all the cars are literally airborne. That's pretty cool. All the cars take off going up there. I can't believe it was only a 20-minute shuttle service, wasn't it? So we're probably picking them up and taking them back to the airport. So when we're done, I will show you the range of coaches that you get. Don't forget, if you're watching this live, we've got a competition running on Discord, which finishes at midday tomorrow UK time. If you've got Fernbus or Tourist Bus and you want to win a copy of the Skyliner DLC, if you haven't got the Skyliner, yeah, cheers Ben. If you haven't got a copy of the Skyliner and you want to win a copy, which will work in both Tourist Bus and Fernbus, is all you need to do is go to the competition section on a Discord server and post a screenshot with water as the theme, and I'll be judging the entries tomorrow afternoon, and you can win a copy of the Skyliner. I do like the Skyliner. Skyliner's the double-decker one. And then when that finishes tomorrow, there'll be another one running from Saturday. With a huge thanks to TML, who have been absolutely awesome to me. Oh, that sea looks appealing. So yeah, we've got to be heading up to Coral Echo for our pickup, and I'm guessing it's going to be back down to the airport. It might not be. It might be picking them up and taking them to a restaurant or something. I can handle the length, Liam, as well, I'll say that. See, on these roads it's fine, it doesn't feel like it's longer. Performance wise, it hasn't got the get up and go that the 106 has got. Whoa. Slow it down, because it's, I should imagine it's the same engine. in all the coaches. I could be wrong. I know they've got 12-speed gearboxes, but it may be derivatives of the same engine. Right, so here's our pickup coming up here. I've actually got to check people in this time. There's no music down there. I'll have to put the music on in firm bus. Hopefully it doesn't get copyrighted by Yo Chow. Braking. So this is where you notice the length is trying to turn the flipping thing. Am I going straight on? Am I going? Which side is the flipping stop? Left? Left. Oh, you might regret that, Mondeo. Wow. How, not many passengers for a huge coach like this. Okay, there's a tree in the there's a tree is in the coach. Oh, look at the length of it. Right then, you. Yeah, no, you're stupid because it's not you. You, hang on. You want to put my bag? You can put your bag in. No, you can't ride with that ticket. Go away. Well, I haven't got a paint job on, so you wouldn't know, I suppose. Yes, you can get on. Thank you very much. You. Yeah, that's not a problem. You. Yeah, that's good. And you.
Hello. Can I board with this ticket?
No, you can't board with that ticket. It was actually your phone, it wasn't a ticket. No, that's not valid. So you've got to be the last one.
Can I ride with this ticket?
Can I ride with this ticket? Much appreciated. So there's 4 people. And one's going right to the back. Come on then, get on. You're walking like you need the toilet. There's one on the coach, handily, so you'll be okay. But there's still a tree in the coach. I'll walk up here. Ladies and gentlemen, and you, welcome aboard this Sims and Stuff Island travel service. Going to, I've got no idea where. It doesn't say on the side of this coach because I haven't painted it yet, but trust me, it'll be a bonus to arrive alive. Fingers crossed TML get to add the double deck version of these coaches one day, as they look really nice. There are lots of things in the pipeline, Merlin, is all I'll say there. And I will bring you information when I'm able. Right, let's make our way then. So we'll drop these passengers off, and then we'll run through the coaches that you do get with the DLC. Wasn't me or that woman go to the back and teleport into one of the seats? Yeah, they do. They get on and walk to the back and then appear in a seat. Their program just walk to the back of the coach. But hey, they're getting on the coach and they're getting off the coach. I'm happy with that. I'm more than happy with that. And once that comes to firm bus, that makes firm bus even better. Right, so I'm guessing we're going to the airport. I can't remember what the actual shuttle service said. So I'm guessing we are going back to the airport. Not too much damage to this thing so far. Caused a little bit of damage to the 106. If you've just joined, this is the longest version of the new VDL coaches that are available for tourist bus and firm bus, releasing on the 25th of April, so 1 week today if you're watching this live, some days from today if you're watching this on YouTube, and some days in the past if you're watching this a long way in the future on YouTube. That covers all the bases, doesn't it? Right, so I don't know if I'm taking them to the airport or yeah, or not. Okay, we'll just join the queue here. Come on, TT driver. Now, Mondeo driver doesn't know what he's doing. He's going to drive into me now, isn't he? Nearly. Yes, I was actually thinking that, Liam. And today, if you're watching this on the day of release, so if you happen to be watching this on YouTube on the 25th of April 2019, it's released today. There you go. Now that covers all the bases. So all this coach, so we picked the biggest coach we've got that holds 70 people, I think, and we've got 4, which is where the little 106. I don't think I've done a single job in Fernbus that's had 40 people, so the 106 is more than enough. Because you get a lot of people, like we had on the shuttle service we did. A lot of people in total. I've got to do some braking now. It's some braking. Thankfully that car was there. Yeah, as I was saying, the shuttle, the route we did earlier, a lot of people total who were getting on and off, but there wasn't 40 people on at once. Now we've got a Mercedes Vito causing us problems. Could have done this in a Mercedes Vario mini coach. Yeah, well, we've been saying for a while that we needed a smaller coach for tourist bus, and I think we've got that now. Right, go. Could have got a taxi. Yeah, 4 of them. They could have just shared a taxi, couldn't they? Well, I don't know how far it is, so it'd probably be cheaper. You know, as a company on this journey, with the amount of fuel I'm burning and the driver and the coach, you know, I'm out of pocket. As a passenger, you'll probably find that you know, they're quids in, because they probably paid, I don't know, a couple of euros per ticket to do this shuttle service. But if they've pre-booked, then as a coach company, you wouldn't put your longest coach on, would you? You would put your shortest coach on. Or this is where a minibus or something like that would be awesome. Do any major coach companies, so the VDL, because I'm just thinking if TML have got a license for MAN as they've got, and for Cetra, and for VDL, I might have to do some geeky googling and see if any of those manufacturers do make anything smaller than the 106, because it'd be interesting if they made something like a little MIDI coach, because it could lead then to having that in the game. I've been here in real life to this lighthouse. That's pretty cool. Oh my good God, see, this is where this thing's turning circle isn't great. There we go, we have arrived. Welcome back, Ben. So yeah, you can see now the length of this thing. There you go, 4 valid passengers transported, 0 invalid check. It all stops me approach. No passenger has been left behind, which is always handy. So again, that's pretty much bang on perfect, the 2 hours that I wanted to stream for as well. So awesome. So that's where we ended up, all the way over there. So let's fast travel then, make our way back to there. Yeah, 4 passengers, so that massive thing. Well, I wanted to take the 148 out, so I'll fast travel back and then I'll run my little video, which I need to do a better version of, but that involves editing, and I don't do editing, to show all the coaches that you actually get in the DLC once I am back. There we go. Let myself off that button. And what I'll do is I'll go and perch myself back up there, because that's right, I do. All these things I realise I do now in videos. That the tourist bus, I always start from up here. Right about there. See? That's the view you get at the beginning. That's where I wandered to. Right, let me show you the coaches then. So that's the little 106. That's the one we were driving earlier. And the smallest one you get as part of the DLC. Which is really, really cool. Then you've got the 122. Now that also I think would work perfectly for Fuerteventura. Not too much longer, still manageable. Then you go up to the 129. Eventually, there you go. So there's the 129, a little bit longer again. Now I wouldn't like to take that, although we just managed to get around there with the 148. That's probably the biggest I would want to use in tourist bus, personally. Then you go up to the 135. Cheers, Liam. Yeah, they were trucking Saturday. 135 then, which I think looks odd personally. It looks very long. 139 is the next one, which I do like. That's really well suited to Fernbus. And then finally up to this thing. That's the one we've just been driving now, the 148. And that's really, really cool. So there we go. So that's the 6 coaches that you get with the DLC. DLC release is the 25th of April. And I will mention it again quickly before the end. If you're watching this live, I've got a copy of the Skyliner DLC to give away. Is all you need to do is post a screenshot of Fernbus or Tourist Bus featuring water in the competition section of the Discord server. And the competition ends tomorrow, so only applicable if you're watching this live. Tomorrow, midday. Check out Discord, rules are there. Post a screenshot with water in it, and you're in with a chance of winning the copy of the Skyliner DLC. Last week, gave away a copy of this, hoping to get some more keys for this on release as well. So there should be something coming up next weekend for that. Right, I am going to end that there. Thank you very much for those of you that followed. Thanks for everyone's chat. A huge thank you to Ben for all his hard work all this week, doing the skins for all the coaches. Really, really appreciate that, Ben. So yeah, I will be back tomorrow night doing something a bit retro. What could it be? Multiplayer and retro as well. Tomorrow night, similar sort of time, 6:30. Yeah, I shall be chatting in Discord to see if I can get some people to join me on that. And then Saturday night will be trucking and tunes. Sunday afternoon will be flight. Sunday night, don't normally stream on a Sunday, but Sunday night as well. We'll be back this weekend. So stream every night for the next 3 nights, and one on Sunday afternoon as well. Plenty of content coming up from me. Stuff on YouTube too. I need a drink, orange squash. So I'm going to end there. I will catch you all tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.